strings attached. I keep my foot up on their neck, applying pressure to the max. They told me I'll make it far. They told me I'll make it far. They told me I'll make it far. I'm just trapping out the car. I need 100 grand large. Free my homies out of bars. They told me I'll make it far. I'm just trapping out the car.
Welcome to another episode of Fresh Bar Sports Show. I'm Jabari Harris. I'm your host, and I'm proprietor. And on this week's episode, simply, it's been a while. I'm back. I'm talking about full throttle, just a complete episode to myself, just to get off my sports news. A lot of things been going on. Of course, I had a couple interviews. I had a lot of interviews lately. I've been outside doing things. Shout out to DJ Envy. Appreciate you allowing me to have the Fresh Bar Sports Show out there and the Atlanta City Car Show, Driver Dreams Car Show. That was definitely a blessing. Good luck. But it's been a while as far as in getting so much going on. Been going on in the sports world since I last been had an episode to myself, just to rattle through my my sports banner, my sports thoughts out here. And so I'm going to go through a long list of things that been going on in the sports world since I just had a simple chance just to talk to my audience and just let off, how I simply feel, about some sports topics instead of you just having an interview. Don't get it twisted. Got some interviews coming, so stay tuned for that. Got an interview coming up this week. So, it's just been a while since just for me. So I just wanted to get some thoughts on my chest. I'm going to be going through a bunch of stuff. So just bear with me. Might be going back and forth. Right now, I'm about to go through a little quick baseball note. Mike Trout out with the rib injury that's been going on during the course of this time. Toronto Blue Jays, they won a game 28-5. That's definitely like unheard of in baseball. That against the Boston Red Sox, that's definitely crazy. MLB, Major League Baseball, they had their All-Star game. The AL won, beat the NL. So that's like the fourth straight year the AL won. The home run derby, that was good. The Nationals, Juan Soto, he turned down, what was it, I believe $440 million from the Nationals. They traded him. He went to the Padres, San Diego Padres. That's been going. That was going on. Of course, obviously, he turned down $440 million. You don't want to beat it no more. So he's looking to get easily 5+ to wherever he's going. ESPN SB Awards took place going, so I'm trying to ramble through all this. Shout out to Steph Curry. He was a host of that. That was a good look. Shohei Ohtani, one of the best MLB player of the award, as well as when he won the best athlete award as well. Former Virginia Tech linebacker, I'm going to botch his name, Isa Ute, E-T-U-T-E, found not guilty of murder. He had murder charges out there on him. So I just wanted to get those notes out there that, this former Virginia Tech linebacker, had murder charges on him. And he got found not guilty. Just want to throw that in there. As well as what's going on as far as the ESPYs that I didn't get a chance to speak on. It was crazy. Lil Wayne was there. He was part of the ESPYs, so that was a good look for the ESPYs as well. The Chiefs and the Bills, their 42-36 AFC championship game that won the best game. And for far as Tyson Fury, the fight, Tyson Fury won the best boxer, best fight. Gets him he won the best fighter award, but I'm just waiting for him to fight. Initially in my notes I had to fight Anthony Joshua, but Anthony Joshua just lost again to the Usyk guys. So I don't know what's going on with that because Anthony Joshua just lost again this past Saturday. So I don't know who Tyson Fury is going to be looking to fight. He already beat Deontay Wilder, so and I know he contemplating retirement as well. So I would like to see Tyson Fury fight that's what I'm saying. Like all these people, I mean, he didn't chance. I still would like to see the Anthony Joshua, even though it's not that much hype no more because Anthony Joshua keep losing these fights now. Lost some of the shine. I mean, it's like, well, what else they got to offer at the heavyweight division? That's why that heavyweight division, man, like it's like it's like weak compared to what's going on in the welterweight division. Obviously, you know, Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, you know, guys like that. So there's a lot of buzz in the lower weight divisions of the boxing room. That's a whole nother story in itself. Warriors for the SBA awards, they won the best team for their second time. Obviously, they won the NBA championship this year, and it was a nice thing that Steph Curry, Skylar Diggins, Amiko Omuka, they had a nice words deliver a message on behalf of the Brittany Griner. So that was good. I like seeing that. So that was just some of the little notes from the SBA awards. And then this Donovan Mitchell guy, like having trade rumors and demands. I mean, well, it's okay to have rumors, but high demands. Like he's a KD caliber player, like 5-6 draft picks and stuff like that. Like, calm down, man. You're not getting all that. Rudy Gobert shouldn't be getting all those draft picks. They fleeced Minnesota. I don't know what's going on with that, but Donovan Mitchell, like, come on now. He's all right, but he ain't no superstar at all. But hey, if Utah feel like they can get 5-6 draft picks for Donovan Mitchell, my hat's off to you. But that ain't happening. They living in a dream world. That ain't reality. So we can talk on my news as far as because this was some part of the speculation. KD going to the Celtics or the Warriors. I mean, it's pretty much kind of like the same thing because you're going to lose pieces as far as Celtics that's going to make them valuable, the valuable team that it is. Because if they give up all the pieces, it's going to be like Jaylen Brown, it's going to be Marcus Smart, it's going to be the Williams guy, not Robert Williams. If they're going to do everything to keep Robert Williams and just obviously keep Tatum to team up with KD, that would be the case. And then the Warriors, they would have to just give up so much young assets on top of the draft picks. But that's their contemplation. Like, do we want to give up all of our young assets that we molded and shaped into our system for KD? Got probably like a 3-5 year run left at being one of the top notch. Probably, maybe a little longer than that. LeBron James playing at a high level to 20 or 19 seasons going into year 20. So maybe KD could play 20 great seasons as well. So we'll see. There's some other KD rumors. We'll get to that. I'm just thankful that I've been seeing from my athletes this summer playing in these Pro-Am leagues. Like, we already knew LeBron James and DeMar DeRozan played at the Compton, Drew League, Summer League. Then Trae Young and John Conley teamed up there with their new teammate Dejounte Murray out there for Jamal Crawford Seattle Pro-Am Basketball League. That was nice to see them team up. Newly acquired Atlanta Hawks fans. So glad to see my new core for the Hawks get together and just give themselves a run to get some unity in, get a little heads up, and then give it something back to the fans because that's what it's all about. Especially like fans that's able to see you for free and again will have a chance. A lot of those guys will have a chance to pay and be able to afford those tickets because tickets ain't cheap even for for the high up. Tickets ain't cheap, so these are the only opportunity people will see these guys play. So people have been sleeping out overnight. They see these guys play and everything, and especially took place this past weekend. It was good seeing LeBron James going out. Teaming up with Dejounte Murray again. They was in the Jamal Crawford's Seattle Pro-Am League in Seattle, as well as Jason Tatum was on their team. Jason Tatum out there getting buckets. They doing their thing, lobbing up LeBron. LeBron's out there doing his thing. Dejounte Murray out there, playing hard. And they wasn't prepared for this. They wasn't prepared for all this hype. fans acting out of control. It took man long for him to start the game because when LeBron James came, fans, everybody start crowding the court, getting on the court. They had to do a whole. Jamal Crawford, it was crazy. He had to get on the microphone, talk to his people, let them know that we better than this. We can't be. I'm trying to do something special for our city that no superstars usually LeBron's caliber come here and do stuff like this, and don't mess it up for us. Make us look good. You know what I'm saying? So they got to act together, but excuse me, as far as the fans, but the court, all the condensation, AC stuff stopped working. I mean, I know that these is playing at high school gyms, but I know these is they play in high school gyms for a reason, to give that feel to it, and then so that tickets could be free for people to come in and things like that. Obviously, you playing at one of these arenas or the venues, they gonna want some form of money for it, and this is just stuff to give back to the community. But guys need to, Jamal Crawford, whoever is in charge of these things, obviously Jamal Crawford Lee, my guy, Jamal Crawford, best 6 man in the league. Yeah, I love what he's doing out there, and I'm glad they got the LeBron James. But you got to, all right, just double check, make sure everything's good, make sure everything's working to the to the T. Make sure all that week leading up. LeBron's coming. You need to make sure everything. Because LeBron's a diva. We all know that he's a superstar. It is what it is, and he's that type of superstar. So he's gonna be feeling type of way about the littlest things. That's LeBron. So you gotta just make sure everything's on point, crossing all the T's and dotting all the I's. That's the only thing I would have said. But I'm obviously because they canceled the game before halftime. I believe the score was like 45-39. They was down at the time, but that's neither here nor there. They're just gonna come back and do their thing. Don't get it twisted. They had, they ain't high caliber, but they had NBA athletes over there. Shout out to the little baby IT out there. He was out there balling, and the number one draft pick for the Orlando Magic. Botch his name, so yeah, the number one pick for the Orlando Magic. He was out there. Yeah, I don't botch his name. I don't even know. I can't remember. I can't even think of it right now. Anyways. It was great to see. It was just great to see, LeBron James playing in an atmosphere like that and just doing things back for the community. Now another name that I'm going to botch, obviously, Kumar Usman lost to Leon Edwards this past weekend for the UFC. That was a shocker. Got knocked out, and the men left to go on the round. That shocked the UFC world. That was definitely crazy. That was it blew my mind. I couldn't believe it. Especially, he talks a lot of stuff, and the interviews leading up to the thing. He the baddest man, pound for pound, the best fighter, and all that talk, and really selling it. And he was winning that fight, round for round. But boom, shoulder left, got hit with the kick, went down. Ref called it a wrap. It's crazy, but he'll bounce back though. He's a soldier. I know. This was just like Anthony Joshua said after the loss of this fight. It's a little chink in the armor. Definitely a little chink in the armor, but he'll be back. He'll be back. Let's get to the real major news in the NFL world. They got everybody talking. Deshaun Watson from the Cleveland Browns, quarterback, formerly with the Houston Texans, got the drama with him. As far as in the allegations with the sexual misconduct took place with the massages, all the 20, I believe it was 26 females, and all the settlements that came out legal side, as far as in NFL finally settling with him after the initial ruling from the independent arbitrator judge that it was going to be a 6-game suspension, but NFL also had that power to go back and change the decision based off they don't like it. It's part of the CBA, what they collective bargaining agreement between the NFL and NFLPA. So they went back and decided we didn't like that ruling, so we're going to come down with our own ruling. NFLPA threatened to sue the NFL, for breaching the process, and this was the first time they did an independent arbitrator for the new collective bargaining agreement, and the first go around. that happened that the NFL didn't like, they want to go against what that person said. So NFLPA, it was threatening to sue just to open up for all that just technical mumble jumble stuff they got to do just to open up talks for settlement talks. Because obviously NFL they wanted a year suspension, fines out the galore, and spend it indefinitely so you can have to be reinstated to come in here and got to do so many legal, go through so many loopholes just to get back in the NFL. NFLPA fighting that. They agreed to the 11-game suspension, $5 million fine, and everything as is, and just do it like that. So that's what it boiled down to. I'm glad it's over with. Obviously, we all know something happened. The legal stuff took care of itself. Everything got settled. They moving on. Time for the NFL to come up with their settlement and move on. Dish out the punishment and keep it move forward. Let's all keep it count. We all know that he didn't play last year because he was basically forced to not to play last year. That was a wink thing. Obviously, he still got paid, but it was agreed upon that he was not going to play last year at all. So he's missing more than a season and a half. But when he come back, everybody that's going to support him, continue to support him. Everybody's going to hate on him. Hey, go ahead and do that. Everybody has the right to feel however they want to feel, whether they're going to continue to support him and that's in his corner, or whether they going to hold this against him. Me personally, like I don't feel no type of way towards him about like how the legal stuff turned out. Obviously, the legal situation however the legal situation worked out, they decide it deserves to be a settlement. Everything's okay with it. People took whatever money they got settled out. Everybody's okay with the money they got and no jail time. Everybody's okay with it, so I'm okay with it. If they wanted him to get the jail time, there would have been no settlements. So that's just where I'm at. Everybody's, if he would have agreed upon for him to get his jail time, then I would have been okay with that too. I was okay with however the legal system played out. And then the NFL, I'm okay with how the NFL going to dish out a punishment, not the fact that they wanted to do. I don't like the process the NFL has, but of course the NFL still have a right to dish out a punishment. But of course I don't like the NFL's process about it. No way at all. So that's my feelings towards that situation. And do I personally support him? No, I'm a Steelers fan. He's playing for the Browns. He's in my division. I do not wish success upon him. So I wish he went to any other team besides my division because I do think he's a pretty good player. But to say, I don't care how great of a player you've been off of your profession for more than a year and a half, you're not going to be coming back the same. You're not going to be coming back at that high level. You are going to have to get back in the rhythm and get back to the groove of things, and you may or may not get back to that great height. Well, some people can, some people can't. So we'll see if he'll be able to bounce back. Hopefully, by the time he gets back into the rhythm of things, maybe he's looking his way to get out of Cleveland and get out of my division. So that's where I'm at with it. Let's move on to the because I didn't get a chance to address this. This happened during the course of everything. T.O. Karen situation. This one right here. T.O. Terrell Owens, former NFL wide receiver. Took him a while to get into the Hall of Fame, but he got it. He deserved to be in the Hall of Fame. The numbers, man, but the baller, man. I was a T.O. fan too. Like, a baller. Terrell Owens deserved to have been in the Hall of Fame. That's not here or there. He lives in the neighborhood. Let's point it out. The words of Terrell Owens. He has several homes. Because the lady in the videos let him be known that you're living in a low budget neighborhood, and he letting it be known I got several homes, and I don't stay here that much. He coming, was checking his mail. They have a mailbox that's for the community, a mailbox just like how I got a mailbox where I live at, like for everybody in the building. And you go to it. Theirs is at the end of their driveway on the street. Trying to speed up this process with the story. He coming on his car. Nobody knows how fast he was. He's saying he wasn't driving fast. She's saying he was about to run her over. How fast he was going. That's basically what it was over with. Then she claimed that he, black man scaring me, threatening me, all that stuff, doing the Karen stuff. He calling the Karen stuff, calling her the Karen name, cops get there, she's crying, saying he threatened her and all that stuff, and he was scaring her. She thought he was going to do something. He was trying to run her over, just exacerbating and exaggerating the story to the fullest. And other neighbors was there and was heard on the camera saying, that's not how that would happen. She basically lied about the whole thing, saying he was not speeding or nothing. He was just simply just driving to the mailbox. It was wild, crazy, like, but this was going on. For whatever reason, white people feel as though black people, intimidate them in certain situations. Not all, but a good amount that it happens quite a bit. Obviously nowadays stuff is getting caught on camera, but this stuff that goes on. So this is not foreign territory. This is not something that's not like unheard of. It's not shocking me. Like, this goes on. Like I said, nowadays it's just getting captured on camera. All right, let's get back into the boxing world. Excuse me. Adrian Broner backed out of the fight for mental health reasons. I understand. Take mental health real strong. Devontae Tank Davis comes at him about that, saying he's a big, all that stuff, and he just don't want to fight, and people want to use mental health to get out of fights. Come on, man, don't do that. I understand you're gonna talk your talk. You gotta talk your talk a little bit, but I just wish you would try to just leave the mental health thing out of it. Just say, you can talk the crazy language, call him out his name, all that stuff. Just try to leave the mental health out of it. Still come at him if you feel like if you need to do that. But mental health is definitely a serious thing, and don't want nobody to feel like they want to take their own lives at the end of it. That's what everybody's trying to avoid. That's why they take it as mental health things, because it's very serious, because that's the mental health things, the illness, and the end result of that illness is, somebody wanting to take somebody else's life or end their own life, and, the things of that nature, which is the results that it ends to. So everybody's just trying to avoid those things as much as possible. And when people just be in the right mental space, and if he feel like he can't fight no more, obviously he just feel like he should feel though he need to give it up in its entirety. So that's where I'm at with it. But yeah, Tank Davis, I like Tank Davis. He a good fighter, and of course he gonna talk his talk and do what he do. But that's the culture they in the boxing world. But like I said, I wish he just left the mental health issues out of it. Still came at him. But hey, maybe set something up for him, them two to get in the ring eventually. Who knows? And some other not flattering news: former NFL running back Frank Gore got domestic violence charges in the Atlantic City area. The notice did not happen when I was down there. This happened actually the weekend prior to. So it's crazy, man. Like, it just seems like every week or every other day, like, some athlete just acting out of control, just don't get in something. Like, come on, man, y'all got millions. No, we're not saying millions is in all be all the happiness, but fall back, take a break, take a vacation, cool out, chill out, get some space. You don't gotta do none of that stuff. Go get the next one, or pay somebody to go do something. Whatever. Y'all got too much to lose. Y'all in too much valuable position. Y'all got too much good things going for yourself to be the one to get in trouble. Have somebody else take care of it if need be. Stay far away from the trouble and limelight. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. That's all. Just worry about the good sunshines of life. You know what I mean? Somebody trying to piss you off and make you mad, like, you know how much good things going on in your life, man. Just laugh and smile it off and fall back and let them know you're about to go take a vacation on them. That's where I'm at with it. But go back to the baseball world. Like I said, a whole bunch has transpired since I had the chance to just talk to my audience one-on-one. Yankees was up, now they down. They struggling bad. It's crazy. I bring that up because I watched the Derek Jeter documentary, The Captain, El Captain. That was great, man. That was definitely great. I like that. And I think baseball should need to do more stuff like that with the greats. I want to see someone, my man Alex Rodriguez. Don't treat Barry Bonds like that. Get Barry Bonds something. And yeah, I'm going back with it, man. I need Pete Rose, man. I need Pete Rose. Yeah, I need something on him. So yeah, you gotta do little things like that to get, casual fans or just people to catch people's eyes. Highlight your superstars. Highlight the people that was great in your league. Y'all gotta highlight them guys. Y'all gotta market these guys better and uplift them. I understand it's the team thing. Y'all want to keep it the team thing. Y'all don't want to individualize guys too much, but we living in a day and age, and we've been living in this day and age. Like kids, people, we love individuals more so than the teams itself. Yeah, we got team faithfuls, but you fall in love with the characters. You know what I'm saying? So that's just where it's at. You fall in love with the characters. You invest yourself into the characters. You know what I mean? Tennis. Yep. My tennis world, y'all know where I'm going. And my lady fans worldwide, especially everybody that looks up to her. And men, for that matter. She's a GOAT. A pioneer. Not just for female, one of the greatest athletes of all time, male or female. Y'all know who it is. Serena Williams. Formerly now served retirement for the tennis world in its totality. No more Serena Williams on the tennis court. She can still ball out there with the best of them girls. Her mind's just on other things. She's a pioneer. She's a businessman. You know what I'm saying? Like, businesswoman, like, she's a businessman. That's what I'm saying. Like, she's an empire. You see her on the commercials. Business. She owns Miami Dolphins, little part of Miami Dolphins. She got her hands in the dibble and dabble and things. Got business and stuff going on for her. Like, and she had the kids, the family lifestyle going. So she knows she wanted to fall back and spend more time with the family, the kids, and run businesses at her leisure, at her pace, at her schedule. You know, when you're being an athlete and great, you gotta put the time in. You gotta put the work in. And that removes you from the family lifestyle. You got to put the hours in to be great. She knows what it entitles to be the GOAT and what all goes into that. And she don't want to pour all that in no more. She want to pour all that time, energy into her family, and then the rest of her energy into the business endeavors, so on and so forth. But give all that time and energy to the kids. So now I appreciate and understand that. But and I get it. She want to be there for her motherly duties. And, obviously, a wife. Selfishly, yeah, I want her to come back, rattle a couple more things off, and get some more championships. Hope that she do. But she done great everything there is to do, and she's the greatest tennis player of all time, male or female. Stop that. Y'all know in her day, any one of those guys, Roger, Federer, whoever, you name it, never wanted to go one-on-one with Serena. Y'all know that, so stop it. Anybody would have think about calling her out, one of those top-notch guys, you already know no hesitation Serena was ready to take them on one-on-one. They didn't want to get embarrassed by her. That's what that is. We all know that. My hats off to you, Serena. I want to salute you. Go. Well, I got a quick time. Let me get a sponsor to Cash Baby Clothing Brand. Need any fresh gear? Go to Cash Baby Clothing Brand. Shout out to Cash Baby Clothing Brand for the Fresh Boy Sports Show shirts. Football is back. NFL is back. Steelers Nation, stand up. We back. All right. I ain't going to say we back as far as winning Super Bowls or anything like that, but I'm just letting y'all know football is back. I still got to see what's going on with this quarterback. Yeah, a lot been going on. You know, I've been doing a lot. Everything going on. So, of course, I ain't got to sit time and watch the game and this preseason game and this whole totality. Yeah, I've seen little highlights. But I'm going to need to see more. I'm going to need about 5 weeks of the season to see what's going on with this quarterback situation. Because obviously, from my understanding, Mitchell Trubisky going to be the starter quarterback. Yeah, I know Kenny Pickett, you know, was looking decent. A couple of highlights that I see. Excuse me, that I seen. I don't know what's going on. I'm just be honest. I don't know what's going on. I need to see the first 5 of the games of whoever the starter quarterback is going to be, or how this going to turn out. It's going to be a flip-flop situation, and we're going to give this guy 2 games to see what he got. 2 or 3 games, he's not looking good, or we're going to pull him out. Then my time frame is going to have to start back over. I need 5 games with whoever the starting quarterback is going to be to dictate the season. And if it gets a little crazy and the season gets out of hand, but before 10 games, then I understand. But I need 5 games with whoever the starting quarterback for my Steelers to see what we're going to do, because defenses, we got their defense good. Come on, the front 7, we good. T.J. Watt, Cameron Hayward, got my man Mika Fitzpatrick signed up. You know what I mean? He here for a while. Best safety in the league. Derwin James, come on, man. I ain't worried about none of that stuff that you talking on the mother podcast. You the best. We all deserve to feel the best. But we know Mika Fitzpatrick, he get that ball in his hand. He gets that ball, and he going ball. He take that thing to the end zone, and he put some hits on you, too. So I playing with Mika Fitzpatrick. Yeah. But, I need us to make a move for cornerbacks. Hopefully, the cornerbacks that we got, hopefully they got better and do something. But you know the wink for the Steelers is the cornerback. So we need some upgrade on the cornerbacks position, or guys just need to step up. Simple as that. But yeah, I'm excited to see what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? Give me 5 games of the season, then I give you my true opinion if this is gonna be a playoff or not. So that's where I'm at with my Steelers. But yeah, Tom Brady coming back this week on Word on the Street. That's what Todd Bowles is saying. So see what the Bucs look like. They lost a couple pieces. They I don't know how it's gonna turn out. Tom Brady lost a couple pieces on the line. Gronk's not there. Hopefully he got to get Gronk to come back. You know what I mean? AB not there no more. Defenses ain't the same. Oh my gosh, man! I don't know what's going on with them. I mean, I want to see Tom Brady go out with a Super Bowl. Obviously Ben Roethlisberger's not there no more, so I want to see Tom Brady get that Super Bowl, retire, and boom, call it a wrap. If not him win, then of course I want my Steelers to win. So, but football is back, man. Season about to start real soon, man. It's crazy, man. So we're really gonna be diving heavy into football, and I'm going to have some more guests coming on. Football season is gonna be crazy. Some guys are gonna be coming on, want to talk about their teams, and we're gonna be going back and forth. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Of course, they're gonna be killing me, let me have it if my Steelers is doing bad. But it's part of the business. It comes with the territory. It's all good though. You know what I mean? If not, we ain't gonna be bad for too long. Mike Tomlin ain't having none of that. We ain't gonna be bad for too long. If the season ain't turn out good, I bet you we gonna come back stronger next year, make some improvements, because Mike Tomlin ain't having that. Steelers, we set the standard. We are the standard. The standard is the standard. We got 6 of them things. Let's not forget that. All right, let's little touchy situation for me right here. Y'all know me. Y'all know. LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, set to do a documentary releasing October 7th on the USA Redeem Team in 2008. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. It's gonna be tough to watch this footage. Kobe ain't gonna have this input in it. I mean, obviously there's gonna be behind the scene footage of what took place, but I'm talking about how the guys come on the camera and narrate and give their updated version of what took place back then. Kobe not gonna be around to be talking like LeBron James and Dwayne Wade and whoever Carmelo Anthony and whoever else they get on the camera to talk. Are they gonna get Vanessa Bryant to be able to talk, give some insight on Kobe Bryant's behalf? That's the number. only the number one person that you could lean on and go to get how Kobe Bryant was feeling, things like this. Obviously, that's Kobe Bryant's wife, who he was confiding into about everything. So she the only one who know the stories, other than maybe his former agent Rob Pelinka can tell you a lot of stories, Damn, I just wish Kobe Bryant's here, man. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant, man. Y'all know, forever in our hearts, man. Kobe Bryant's the greatest. But yeah, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, doing a documentary set to be released October 7th for Netflix. The documentary The USA Redeemed Team in 2008. All right, let's move on to some other news. Dana White on Rob Gronkowski's Gronkcast Live. Rob Gronkowski, the former tight end in the NFL, Buccaneers, Patriots. He got the Gronkcast Live show. Just live talking during sports events. His first one was the UFC this past weekend, and Dana White talks about a story how John Gruden messed up the deal for Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski to come to the Las Vegas Raiders. All my Raiders fans, y'all guys make me sick. Y'all know that. But y'all definitely would have made me sick. Y'all would have got Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski. That would have been crazy. But everything worked out for a reason. Like, come on, Bucks was a better situation, better team. But John Gruden really wanted. Like, that's who Tom Brady was talking about when he was on the shop with LeBron James, when he said, they didn't give out no names, but damn, y'all really gonna keep that MFer over me? Really? Y'all really choose that MFer over me? All right, I got something for y'all. Dana White said it was a done deal. Rob Gronkowski confirmed things like Tom Brady was looking for houses and things of that nature, everything. And John Gruden came in and called and blew it up because John Gruden want the credit. He ain't gonna get no credit. Tom Brady going there. John Gruden ain't gonna be able to talk to Tom Brady all types of ways like he was doing Derek Carr and Brad Johnson and his quarterback for the Raiders. He's not gonna be talking to Tom Brady like that. AB tried to get slick with the mouth. Tom Brady had to shut it down. Like, you ain't gonna be calling me out in public on none of that stuff. Tom Brady's the GOAT. And with greatness, a lot of high level of greatness, and you the GOAT, you deserve a high level of respect. And you divas, you gotta get catered to. You the GOAT. That's why I said it wasn't a good look, what transpired to LeBron James and Seattle, because he diva, he expect this a certain type of standard, and he gonna frown upon it if it's not. Same thing with Tom Brady. And he let it be known, AB ain't gonna be talking like that. Obviously, Tom Brady felt some type of way because he wanted, their Raiders situation for whatever reason, but everything worked out. Glad he didn't go there. It worked out. He wasn't going to win the Super Bowl there, but because they ain't had no defense like the Buccaneers defense. Of course, Buccaneers defense, the secondary was, so-so, but other than that, defense was good. They obviously had some receivers. Then when you add AB on top of that to solidify that, Tom Brady and that Gronk was a package deal. So it was a wrap. Then you bring Leonard for, and then Tom Brady start bringing Leonard Fournette and just bringing, the Shitty McCoy, like he just started bringing names and bringing people on just because he's Tom Brady. That's how that thing works. You just want to get some other little miscellaneous pieces because Tom Brady's there. But man, I'm glad that didn't happen, man. Can't wait to talk to my guy JoJo about this one, because I know he's sick about this. But yeah, man, Tom Brady to the Las Vegas Raiders with Gronkowski. Man, they couldn't win the Super Bowl, man. That couldn't happen. But so let's go here to some NFL news that ain't so good. Former NFL cornerback Aqib Talib, he ain't got nothing to do with it. He just happened to be there. His brother shot and killed a football coach at a low league football in Texas. Gang got out of hand. They guys arguing, acting like they want to fight, talking crazy at the mouth. And then Aqib Talib's brother ain't having it. And yeah, that's what's going on. He turned himself in yeah, see how everything worked out for him with that. But yeah, it's crazy out here, man. It's definitely crazy out here. So but on another note, I don't like criticizing kids that ain't in college yet. But saying this is going on a lot because of LeBron James kids. I don't even like talk about them. And Skip Bayless came at LeBron's son, saying his dad could have done it better. His dad would have done stuff like that. Jalen Rose ain't having it. Like Jalen Rose had to say some stuff back to him, and a couple other guys came in. LeBron James' son defense. I ain't gonna do none of that. Of course, I was a young athlete. Yeah, come on, we could talk sports. We could do all that stuff. But I like how I'll be critical about a college athlete or how I'm critical about a professional athlete. Not saying I ain't gonna give guys flowers. I gotta give guys flowers, big up guys. But I call it how I see it. We call these things in chronological order as they take place. This game you didn't show up, you didn't play good. Or this game you showed up, you played good, you gave it all, y'all just happened to lose. But if you didn't play good this game, we call it how we said. We're just talking about the game that just took place. That's all it is. Because you're going to have a string of games put together that makes you the great player that you are. Then you're going to have a game or two where you're not going to play so good. I mean, it just comes with the territory. So, I don't want no parts of that. I'm not going to be, like, criticizing those kids that's not in the college level yet. Not saying we won't talk. Yeah, I'll talk to them. Yeah, we talk good things about them, highlight them, give them flowers, things of that nature. But I'm not gonna criticize kids that's not in the college level at that. Shout out to them all about the hustle, tuning in. Appreciate that. Yeah, everybody else tuning in, definitely appreciate it. So just gonna move on. I just want to get about 2 cents out about that. Now, here's some other good news going on in the sports world that, is bigging up. Hooters restaurant chain, they're giving NIL deals to offensive linemen as a whole. They don't want to. They don't want to highlight individuals. They trying to highlight team thing, and obviously, offensive linemen always get overlooked as individuals. So, what a way to highlight them as a whole, and they got a couple. Major schools under the belt right now, for like Auburn, LSU, Oklahoma, Miami, Georgia Tech, just to name a few. So I'm liking that. That's a good idea. Offensive linemen, they need love because everybody know if you really play football, you already know personally, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing unless that offensive lineman is blocking for you. I know from personal experience playing in the high school coming up, playing with the weakest offensive lineman I ever played. I don't care how much great of a receiver you think you is, that offensive lineman you can't hold up, and defensive lineman is getting back to your quarterback and within a second or two, you ain't never getting the ball. You know what I'm saying? Of course, LeBron James got that $97 million extension. Kyrie, I'm going for my man Russell Westbrook, but Kyrie can come there next year if things don't work out. But I still want Russell Westbrook to retire as LA Lakers selfishly. I ain't gonna never take that away. Y'all know Russell Westbrook, my guy. You know what I mean? Of course, Kyrie's the better player right now just because he can simply shoot better. But I'm gonna take that availability and that reliability. Y'all already know I've already said it. Kyrie ain't reliable. Y'all know Y'all know I play basketball. I need guys to show up. I respect you showing up and give me your all effort. I can work with everything else. I need you to show up and give me 100% effort every single night. I can't question that. I can't depend on you. I'm gonna leave it right there. Now, the Carolina Panthers, they feel like they could depend on Baker Mayfield. They go with Baker Mayfield over Sam Darnold. How convenient he plays the Browns first game of the season. We'll see how Baker Mayfield do. See if he finish the season as a starter, or he might get a little 8-10 game run and they go back with Sam Darnold. Who knows? Baker Mayfield, hey, you not in my division no more. You wasn't doing too much because you know we was getting after you. But we'll see what you do, man. I don't got nothing against Baker. We see what you do. Brian, all about the hustle, saying Brian making some things happen behind the scenes. come on. You know LeBron's orchestra be doing things, trying to act like he don't be calling those shots behind the scenes. You know he be doing, he be giving out his demands, saying who he be wanting, stuff like that. But Jeannie Buss gave me a little pushback, like, hey, LeBron, I understand all that, but we ain't going to be doing everything you're saying now. She giving him a little pushback. But, hey, man, hey, LeBron got all that pull like he say he do. Russell Westbrook would have been down there. Russell Westbrook staying home. We see what happens, Like I said, I'm glad we went here. Lakers, AD, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, they got on the phone, they talked, had a little kumbaya. Everybody, got seemed like they got on the page. That's the word on the scene. They all, after all these rumors, everything coming out, the news, all this stuff, they had to talk about themselves. They're going to give it a shot. Nobody's doing no trades until they see how the start of the season play out. Obviously, up until the trade deadline. If y'all haven't heard it yet, y'all hearing it here first. Lakers is not making no major trade moves, obviously involving Russell Westbrook or bringing Kyrie or Irving or whatever the case may be. Major trade moves, not no little miscellaneous parts. I'm talking major trade moves until they see the start of the season. So that's where we at with the Lakers. Yeah, come on, man. Like I said, y'all know. I'm glad all about the hustle shouting this out. Definitely got to get you on here sometime, man. We you know what I mean? I know you know your little sports talk thing. I know you got your little rap show, but a little sports too. We got to get you on here. Russell, y'all been following. Y'all already know I've been saying. I'm talking about it as it going on. Russell Westbrook showing up in all these games, and LeBron James picking and choosing what games he want to play, and AD want to be playing hurt. You know what I'm saying? Playing hurt, acting like he's hurt. Missing all these games. And, LeBron James, low management, one of the Reds, pick and choose what games he want to play. These guys is killing me out there. And where's all this Mamba mentality and stuff at? Everybody want to talk about Mamba mentality, Kobe Bryant, this and that, and the third. No, and dang on well, Kobe Bryant was showing up playing games. Every night. No matter what. No excuses. Y'all know that. No excuses. Kobe Bryant was showing up playing every night. Mamba mentality, that. I don't know all this other Mamba mentality stuff they talk about. If y'all not going to be showing up for these games night in and night out. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at with it. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna message you once I get all this stuff, done with the show. I'm still in my bag with the show. Like I said, this episode especially because it's been a while. I've been having, a couple guests on. I was on vacation, doing a major show, DJ Envy Car Show. I have an episode to myself. A lot of stuff been going on. I just wanted to get off, and I'm rattling off. But that's definitely all about the hustle. I'm gonna hit you up when all this is situated, and we're gonna make that happen. Definitely appreciate that. Gotta calm it down a little bit. It's not some good news. Rest in peace. Unflattering news. It just happened today. The news broke today, but this took place this past weekend. 2 freshman members of the Indiana State football team, among three, were killed this weekend in a single vehicle crash at 1:30 a.m. Sunday morning in Virgo County. Yeah, rest in peace to them. It's just crazy. Single car crash, young guys. So it's crazy. Prayers to the families out, involved. Let's go to the other news as far as with KD that I wanted to get on. Kevin Durant. Rumors that Grizzlies are interested in trading for Kevin Durant. Wow, that's crazy. That'd be big. That'd definitely be big. Don't know how much they would have to give up to get him, but they get Kevin Durant, team up with Ja Morant. You got Steven Adams down low. You got Jared Jack. The power forward. You slide KD at the 3. Ja Morant at the 1. You still get Brooks at the 2. I like that. I definitely really, really like that. If they can keep that starting 5, I definitely like that. So, hey, we'll see. KD still reiterated to the owner that he went out there. It's either me or get rid of the GM and the coach. How we doing this? That's where KD's at. And the owner's saying, no, we stand with the GM and the coach. So what you gonna do, KD? Cause we ain't, and we acting like we ain't trying to trade you for real. So you gonna show up and play for us, man? They playing hardball, man. I don't know how this gonna turn out, cause KD got 4 years left on his contract. They don't want to set this precedent. Like y'all guys getting out of control. Y'all signing extensions to contracts. The extension didn't even kick in yet. The season didn't even start yet, and y'all want to be demanding trades on the new extension contract and it ain't even kick in yet. Hey man. You a super. Don't think everybody can do this. Y'all know that. Not everybody can do this. Don't even think about it. Don't you even think about it. Y'all know you're not KD. Y'all know you're not LeBron James, Giannis Antetokounmpo. You're not the handful of superstars. You know, Jokic, Joel Embiid. You're not those handful of superstars that can call shots like that. Let's not get carried away. I'm talking to the rest of the league. Y'all superstars. Y'all a handful of guys. Hey, y'all know. Y'all one of the greats in the league. Y'all got it like that. That's just how the NBA's run. It is what it is. I ain't mad at nothing at all. That's how the NBA's run. It is what it is. Man, this is fun. I can really keep going on. I really can keep going on. This is fun. But we're gonna save some stuff for some guests. I got some guests coming up this week, and yeah, we definitely gonna get all about the hustle and gotta. Some other guests coming on this week, but Fresh Bar Sports Show, man, we outside, we doing some things. Had to come back to the Turn Up headquarters, and thankful, blessed, DJ Envy, appreciate it, man, to the fullest, believing in me, giving me the opportunity to have Fresh Bar Sports Show, be a part of DJ Envy Driver Dream Car Show in Atlanta City, man, that was such an honor. My family was there. We had a great time. It's beautiful. Stay tuned when I get the content together for that. To, you know, I'm gonna just give it out a little snippet. Obviously, the footage is his own. He on the footage and stuff like that. Give me just a little snippet once I get the footage over to him fully. It was fun. It was great. Man, family, the kids had a great time. Queen, mom was there for her birthday. It was great. It was definitely a blessing, man. I can't wait to do it again next year. And whatever East Coast ones that we have, it's going to be great, man. I'm just blessed. Fresh Bar Sports Show out there doing live coverage for DJ Envy Driver Dream Car Show. Man, that thing was a thing of beauty, man. Shout out Black South tuning in, man. It was definitely a thing of beauty. Like I said, Fresh Bar Sports Show out there live covering the DJ Envy Driver Dream Car Show. Like, mind blown emoji. Like, it's crazy, man. Thank God. But like I said, man, we just getting started, man. Fresh Bar Sports Show. I'm around. I'm out and about. Can't wait to get into some sporting events. We making this thing happen, taking this to another level. Fresh Bar Sports Show. This is the best sports show in this PA area, this East Coast area. Period. Taking over, trying to find my niche and my lane, and we tearing this thing up, man. You're gonna see some great things coming. I got so much planned for next year that I'm not even done with this year yet. You already know the only way is up, man. Definitely appreciate the love, Black South. Definitely still need to get you tuned in on this, man. I need all the guests on. I need to get you on here, man. But like I said, man, definitely was a blessing, a great opportunity. Stay tuned for that footage that's going to come out. Probably get that together later this weekend. Have that out, as far as give you a little footage from the DJ Envy Driver Dream Car Show. But like I said, man, just blessing, man. Great things is gonna keep continuing to happen. Like I said, we're gonna let this cook, let it marinate, let it bubble up. Stay tuned. We got some guests coming up this week, man. Like, man, we ain't going nowhere. We just getting started. Fresh Bar Sports Show. Remember that. We around.